What if the moment you least expected became the spark that set the entire fandom on fire? What if a single glimpse, captured in seconds, was enough to make millions of hearts race, timelines explode, and emotions spiral out of control across the globe? This is not just another airport sighting. This is the moment that made fans freeze, question everything, and ask in unison, why now? Where is he going? And what does this mean? Before you read further, share your thoughts in the comments. Tap like if your heart skipped a beat too, and don't forget to subscribe, because moments like this don't happen quietly. And neither should your reaction. It began without warning. Without an official notice, without a single prepared statement. One moment the world was moving as usual, and the next, a photo surfaced. Then a video. Then another angle. Jungkook, unmistakably himself, standing in an airport space that felt suddenly too small to contain the weight of what his presence meant. No stage lights, no performance cues. No microphones, just him, real, moving, breathing, and walking forward as if the world was not collectively holding its breath behind a screen. Fans didn't scream at first. They froze. Panic did not arrive as chaos, but as silence, the kind of silence that happens right before reality crashes in. Was this real? Was it recent? Was it now? Questions spread faster than confirmations, and speculation ignited before logic could catch up. Jungkook at the airport was never just Jungkook at the airport. It was always a sign, a symbol, a message waiting to be decoded. The atmosphere surrounding the sighting was heavy, charged with emotion that words struggled to contain. Some fans felt excitement surge through them, a wild hope blooming in their chests. Others felt fear, an unexplainable anxiety tugging at their thoughts. Airports, after all, are places of departure as much as arrival. They represent movement, change, and sometimes distance. Seeing Jungkook, there was like seeing a door open without knowing whether it would lead closer or further away. He didn't look rushed, yet there was purpose in his steps. He didn't look hidden, yet there was mystery in his presence. His expression, captured in fleeting frames, became the subject of endless interpretation. Was that calm? Was that exhaustion? Was that determination? Fans zoomed in, slowed down clips, replayed moments repeatedly, searching for clues that might explain what words could not. And then the panic truly began, not because something bad was confirmed, but because nothing was confirmed at all. Silence can be louder than announcements. And Jungkook's quiet appearance spoke volumes precisely because it came without explanation. Social media turned into a storm of theories, emotions colliding in real time. Some believed it signaled a new project, a collaboration so secret it required stealth. Others feared it hinted at a longer absence, chapter closing without ceremony. Yet amid the confusion, one truth stood unshaken. Jungkook's presence alone was powerful enough to shake millions. This wasn't manufactured hype. This wasn't a staged reveal. This was raw reality intersecting with global adoration, and the result was overwhelming. Fans from different cultures, time zones, and languages felt the same surge of emotion simultaneously, united by a single image. What makes this moment even more intense is how ordinary it looked on the surface. An airport is not a concert hall. There were no backup dancers, no elaborate styling meant for the spotlight. And yet, Jungkook carried an aura that transformed the mundane into something unforgettable. Every small detail, his outfit, his posture, the way he acknowledged his surroundings became significant. Nothing felt accidental. For many fans, this sighting reopened emotions they didn't realize they were holding back. The vulnerability of seeing him in transit, between places, between moments, made him feel closer and yet more distant at the same time. It reminded everyone that behind the global icon is a human being navigating schedules, responsibilities, and paths that fans can only observe from afar. Speculation continued to build, not because fans wanted drama, but because they cared deeply. Caring at this scale is intense, sometimes overwhelming. Jungkook has that effect. His movements resonate far beyond their physical meaning. When he walks through an airport, it's not just travel. It's a narrative moment, turning page that fans instinctively feel. Some fans describe feeling proud, seeing him move with quiet confidence. Others admitted to feeling anxious, worried about the pressure he carries. The panic was not just fear, it was emotional overload. Love, concern, excitement, and uncertainty collided all at once, creating a collective reaction that couldn't be contained. And still, Jungkook remained silent. No posts, no caption, no immediate clarification. That silence became part of the story, intensifying everything. Fans were left alone with their thoughts, their theories, and their feelings. In that space, imagination filled the gaps, and every possibility felt equally real. What does it say about his impact when simply being seen can cause such a reaction? It says that Jungkook is not just followed, he is felt. His presence matters in ways that go beyond entertainment. It touches identity, comfort, inspiration, and emotional connection. That is why this airport moment mattered so much. As hours passed, the initial shock softened into reflection. Fans began sharing personal stories, memories of how Jungkook's music and journey had accompanied them through difficult times. The airport sighting became a catalyst, reminding everyone why they cared so deeply in the first place. It wasn't about where he was going, but about what he represents. Yet the questions remain unanswered, lingering in the air like echoes. Was this the beginning of something new? Was it a quiet step toward a future not yet revealed? Or was it simply a reminder that even in ordinary moments, Jungkook's presence carries extraordinary weight? One thing is certain, this was not a trivial incident. It was a moment that exposed the depth of connection between an artist and millions of people who may never meet him. It felt profoundly linked to his journey. The panic was not weakness. It was passion, care, and emotional investment overflowing all at once. Now it's your turn. What did you feel when you first saw Jungkook at the airport? Excitement, fear, pride, confusion, or all of them together? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let your voice be part of this moment, and if this story stirred something inside you, show your support by liking and subscribing. Because when Jungkook moves, the world feels it tanned. This story is far from over, asterisk.